Good morning, Siminico! There's a few things we need to do today, like deal with a water park and hot air balloon ride. No. So, I'm going to pause for a moment because we are severely lacking in employment, and the city's looking pretty good right now. So I'd like to spend this episode and probably the next doing a couple things. One, obviously building up my population. Two, I've been looking through all the things I've unlocked, and we can now do a lot of the resort stuff. To do that, however, I'm going to have to make some room, which means some more rearrangement. So, a few things we're going to do. Start with getting rid of the hotel and moving it to the other side of town. And that is going to be budget hotel. Okay. I figure we'll get this kind of a little bit closer to sort of the center of Old Town. I mean, kind of out of the way out here, but it is a budget hotel. And then all night long they can see the... I did add a few things to this area over here, and in doing so I bumped up over the required amount of authority for Palace of Justice. Yeah, the big centerpiece to this plaza that I had been sitting on and waiting for. So I guess I'll put it back a little. Let's see, if I go forward I can put trees along the back there and that'll look nice. So we'll go right there. Awesome. And this comes with blimps. Pretty cool. It is, however, just the Palace of Justice. So this is really like, I don't know. This is all about authority and justice and not really a place for El Presidente to have a palace. However, there is... I'll come back here and decorate this a little bit later. I don't know what to do with it right now, but there is actually an abode in here I was thinking would be pretty good. And now, of course, I can't find it. Maybe it was one of these manors I was thinking would be kind of nice for a... I don't know where I'm going to put that just yet. Back to the task at hand. Let's try and get some things done. So we need the stadium to move as well. We're going to move that back here, which is a place I can put it. I think I'm going to have to level out the ground, though. So we'll come down here to Sports Stadium. Yeah, I am. I have also... Oh, no. Well, we might have to move the Sports Stadium down just a little bit, then. I could get rid of that road and just start doing that, but whatever. So where do you leave off? Right about there, I guess. So, I don't know. I kind of want it in between the crosswalks, but obviously it's not spaced for that. So let's get as close to campus as possible. And as you come down the road, you just kind of see... That looks good. I like that. Okay, another thing. Pick this one. Frederick Hall. Okay. So, we've got many unnamed buildings yet over in the campus area, so raise your hands in the comments if you want something named after you, or have something in mind, including the stadium. Okay, so that is done. Now we can come back over here to, and this is completely unnecessary because this really is only accommodating for my tourism. It is not, in fact, helping my my residents, but we have a beachfront hotel. Finally, a hotel. Which one do I want? Definitely this one. Okay. We'll go put it facing that way, not facing campus. How about? Although, maybe we want a little bit more privacy with the pool. Make that facing out towards the beach. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Although, I guess I could bring it in even closer. Now, see, I'm a little bit leery of trying to level that out, because I'm having a feeling that that's going to cause it to lose that beachfront. I wish the precision tools... Let's bring it back this way. That way it's also kind of right down the center, and then we can do something else. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so that part is done. So, the carnival. The carnival will help me with prosperity, which is something that is preventing other buildings from operating, and is probably something we should get going. I'm in a huge deficit for power right now, but since I'm going to keep plunking down buildings, I'm just going to keep going. And then we will deal with the power situation at the end, and then we'll unpause and watch it all do its thing. I guess we'll go up Yeah. So let's start with a rickety roller coaster because that's a lot of fun, right? We'll have that go right along the beach. And then I guess I'm going to have to decide what I want to do with pathways and all. We'll do kind of a theme park out here. So that, does it have to be turned on before it? Oh, because power is stopping it, of course. Especially when playing in strategic mode, start slowly. Not irrelevant to me. Okay. So I'm going to need power before we see any of this kick in, but we're going to need to just keep adding. So, I don't know, maybe that could be something. We'll put these kind of helter-skelter since we're not going to be attaching them to road. Other things. I don't know if all of the carnival stuff is attached to prosperity, but I do recall seeing quite a bit of it. We'll have maybe I'm completely wrong on this. Maybe I should just go to venues then, since that's where it's all at. I would like to add a bunch of these things, but let's try and stay focused this episode and get some stuff done. World's biggest widget might be down here. I mean, it seems like it would be one of those beachfront attractions at least, so let's put it right there. Not necessarily a part of our theme park, but... and then we'll add... I could sort this by child-friendly, as well as entertainment. Souvenir stand. We've already got one over there, but we may as well have one here too, right? Right. So we'll put that kind of right there. Fine. And then, let's see. Department store, private school, drama school. Okay, here we are. Souvenir stand, flea market, skate park down there would probably be okay. Bungee jump. That's kind of a ride, right? Right by the ocean, right by the beach. Yeah, okay. Then we'll do... Why aren't these... I know I set them to be... Let's just go name then. Okay, altar, antique shop, aquarium, the arboretum, not going to happen. We've got beaches. That's going to require coastline. Oh, excellent. Excellent. That makes things a lot easier. Oh, well shit, let's do it there because we're going to have problems, I think, filling that in. Okay, excellent. I'll come back to that. Bungee jump, campgrounds, cabins, burger joint. Yes, that's... You know what, before... Well, I'll try to remind myself. I want to replace that dojo, and I think I'll just do it with a diner. Carousel. Carousel is, of course, something that you would find at a theme park / carnival, whatever. Put it going that way, how about? Yeah. Down further, candy store. It's really kind of like a candy shop at this point. Kind of put it there, sure. That's filling in pretty nicely. I think we could probably put a bonfire over on this side somewhere too. Although that's not really... You don't want the kids running into the bonfire. Boat rental shop. So I'm going to have to think about saving some beach. We're kind of running out of coastline here. Especially since this is going to be the industrial stuff. Or maybe I could put it right there. Whatever. Where did I leave off? County Fairgrounds. Oh, man. Well, in that case, I think we'll just get rid of that road altogether. It's not really going anywhere. And we can definitely open up a lot more pathways if we just kind of open this area. So, campgrounds, county, where did I just see it? County Fairgrounds. Facing road, sure. Okay. So you kind of come in there. Balloon cart? Yeah. Now, this is going to look really weird that it's not on a road. That's severely larger than I had actually expected it to be. It's obnoxiously large. I mean, why is that necessary? I don't know. We'll put it by the carnival games. Why not? Because, oh, what the hell? I mean, I want this, but it looks bad there, so we'll find some other place for it. The balloon cart. The balloon cart can go back here. We'll pull it out just a little bit because it does look like there are doors, and I can add sidewalk to make sense of things. Maybe I'll just put a strip of asphalt along here so it looks like there's sort of a maintenance road that the maintenance crew can drive on. Okay, carnival, candy store, casino, the clown show. That is definitely something that is appropriate for this. Put that right there. Car dealerships, children museum, back to the clown show, concert hall. These are things we need to add in eventually. Cotton candy stand, absolutely. Right here. Well, I don't know where I'm gonna put the sidewalks, so I'll just. Okay. We'll just keep on going. This is actually getting to be kind of fun here, where we can just drop whatever the hell I want. Although, if we look at this, so what next? Double-decker bus tour? A dolphin show. How big is that? That's rather big. But why not, right? And this can be kind of closer to here, so it's part of just the overall experience of whatever Seminico is doing. Okay, dolphin show. We've only made it to the D's. Conditioning theater. Definitely want one, but not down here. A drive-through chapel. Well, we could put that maybe over with our casino stuff. Ferris wheel, of course. Oh, I'm glad that's not as big, because I was afraid I was not about to have room for that. So yeah, I'm glad that's gonna fit. Do we put it maybe here? It would fit there, and it'd be a nice little thing. I mean, it would kind of fit the ride part of it, wouldn't it? So maybe right there. Although, I mean, I kind of like the idea that as you go up in the Ferris wheel, you'd be able to look out over the sea. So, all right, we'll do it there then. And then, let's see, F's where we want to go with this. Firing range, fish market. That's something I need to add. Not here, though. General store, 4-star restaurant, hiking trail, a high dive act. High dive act. Turning this into a bit more of a circus, but just general entertainment. Entertainment. Use the full letters in the English language. I wonder if I could get into there. Because I need something really small there, and we're not gonna fit it there. Alright, well, what was this hot air balloon ride? Maybe we can fit it out a little bit. Because you don't want to be coming down in this thing and then hit the Ferris wheel. Yeah, okay, we'll put it there then. I'm just trying to look at possible sidewalk areas. You know what? An ice cream shop would probably do well here. Let's do sort of a thing behind the clown show. I mean, it would probably fit better behind the, this area. I mean, there should be... I might rearrange this a little bit. Once I've got all the things I'm looking for, I might rearrange this so there's a bit more of a midway, so that we have, like the candy store and the cotton candy and this ice cream shop and things like that, so they make a little bit more sense. But right now I'm just going to plunk all this stuff down. So yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll make a midway because this is really kind of chaotic. And one thing I haven't been using this whole time is this eyedropper tool, which, because I haven't been making a lot of duplicate buildings, but I can do that. I can just grab them. So I think I'll probably just grab a bunch, put them over here, and then put them back, because there's no move tool. A very underutilized function in video games like this. Okay, so what else? Houseboat, ice cream shop, jet ski rentals. Do we have one of those already? Because there was like a boat rental, and then, of course, we don't. So maybe we'll put a jet ski rental down here if I can still squeeze some things in. A major trauma center. We might need that if we're going to be doing... Oh, I did put a luau down, though, right? I think I did. That sounds familiar. A malt shop, perhaps. Midwife, motion simulator. That sounds like a thing. Yeah. As I said, I'll just plunk it down now, and I'll move it in between episodes here, so I'm not taking up a lot of time. Musical theater. The Panopticon. Parasailing out. Okay, we may need to save a little bit of beachfront for a lot of these things, because I definitely want those in there. Record shop, public pool. Have I gone a little bit too far, though? We were at motorcycle shop. What was the last thing I put down? It was the motion simulator. Okay, so motorcycle shop. Mini golf? Is a mini golf course out of place here? I mean, it doesn't really have to be here. It could just be in the general area. You can go mini golfing anytime you want. You can't necessarily go to the Ferris wheel. I mean, there's a lot of entertainment buildings. It would be nice to have here, but man, I don't know. It might be a little bit upscale for Siminico. We want to be like 8 out of 10 at max, I think. A rental car agency. Oh, that would be awesome if we had an airport, which we don't have. I might still put it down anyway, though, because we can still get it like right by the seaport or something. Might have to move that distribution center a little bit more closely to the actual industrial part. We do have this whole bit of beach down here, but I can't see myself putting down 4 more docks. It takes a lot of, well, not too many resources, but it is horrible to look at. Okay, well, anyway, back to this. We're down to the rental cars. RV parks would be kind of cool. Maybe put those over somewhere else. And the sailboat launch. Oh, man. Maybe I'll move this dock that's right here under my mouse, and I'll move that further down, and then I can add all that fancy stuff along this coastline. Shopping center, comedy club, scooter shop, skate park, soccer field, steakhouse, stockade, supermarket, surfboard shack. I think I've got one right there. Tattoo parlor. We're running out of the things. Timeshares, of course. I want to put timeshares in. Down kind of around here. And I guess we can fit them around the giant hotel, whatever. Water park. Water park's a little bit out of... It doesn't have to be a part of this. This is really more entertainment. And I think we reached the end. Looking at all these other things. State amphitheater. Oh man, I need to definitely get that. That might be another big one. Religious retreat, bazaars, faith healers, corporate retreats, dosage facilities, a pirate coast club. What is that? Ultimate escape from the dreary realities of life. One magic... Oh, it's kind of like the human cannonball. So we need more traveler children. Hawker's podium, that's probably a thing. Bumper cars, absolutely. So we're not done yet. Okay, elephant parade. That's really a bit more circusy stuff. So maybe I'll take out the circusy stuff and leave some room for the more like big top tent. Yeah, I mean that's really more circus stuff. Go-kart tracks. So yeah. Tent cities. Really, a tent city? It requires that many travelers just to get that. We're close, but I don't know. A tent city just on itself would be... It would fit the theme. I'd like to put in a zoo. Siminico Zoo would be cool, but man, we're running out of big areas. I guess there's always this out here that I can run things along. So that's a thing. Okay, so now we have to make up for the deficits that I have been creating here. So, Victorian homes. Right, and let's look for this. Now, there aren't really any of these that increase, so we cannot be using those. We do have a skyscraper. We do now have access to a skyscraper. I probably don't want many of these, but having a skyscraper would probably look pretty good. So put that down there. We've lost a lot of that productivity. Yes, I do need to consider power. You know what? We're not monsters, although now we're in a huge deficit of 400. I was going to put down a solar farm out here, which I can't really put down out here. Unfortunate. I don't really want to keep using the and abusing. Put one out here though. The flattening tool. Unfortunately, these just don't provide a lot of the power that I kind of need. There is a road. As a part of this, there's a road. So now it's just kind of going to nowhere. There's a road, literally, to nowhere. Well, we'll just pretend we didn't see that, and we'll just stick a couple of these out there. Now, another nuclear plant would probably sit me well, right? Where is that? Oh, yeah, absolutely. another one would just take care of all of this. But you know what? I kind of want to add some of these, just if nothing else, for nothing else, then just for role-playing elements. Put that... Nah. I did move the movie studio. Right, I was going to put another hacienda out there, so maybe we'll go grab one of those. Power relay station, kind of out here across from... Yeah, and we'll say for role-playing purposes, this is what's reanimating the dead. Excellent. Okay, let's throw a hacienda in there real quick, because that is actually what I had meant to be doing. With that... Oh, there we go. Let's change the names. Now I've got that one and that one, so this must be the third type I have yet to put down. Now I'll probably add a few other things, because this is a lot of space that is being grossly underutilized. Man, oh man. Got 240 to make up for. How am I going to do this? What are some artsy houses? Nothing that adds that at all. Well, we're just going to have to make do without being able to do that. And this is perhaps where this becomes problematic. Maybe another workers' barracks out here? We could kind of get away with that, don't you think? At least maybe more in the poor area of town. Maybe one across from the... Maybe one back here. Now what does that fill up? So that only has a lot of population, but not a lot of workers, is what it provided. Solar workers barracks. Really, what's the difference, though? It just takes less power? I guess we could be a little bit more proactive on that. Make it look somewhat nice in a not-so-nice place. I never really put a woodsman's hut kind of just out in the middle of nowhere, did I? Okay, that'll work. Yeah, we still need tons of this stuff. Are we increasing the deficit or lowering it? I think we're increasing it. Or did it get to 70 and I don't remember now. Okay, well, right, let's get out of adventure and just go back to showing all. I think we're going to have to do a lot of these tall towers projects, for example. Only provide me with 12 workers, though. It provides me lots of population, but really hurts me otherwise. Let's go back and fill in over here, how about? Because we're going to have to probably put more town... Oh, wait a minute. Townhouses we can actually fill in over here. That's something I can make look pretty decent. I mean, they're kind of that mid-range quality building. Lofts, maybe a loft over here, do you think? Or is that a little bit too... That's a little bit too big. We'll go back, take this back down just a bit. Townhouses, alright. Now, I don't know if I want to fill all of this stuff with townhouse. I feel like I should probably leave some... Oh, you know what? That's a better corner. Oh, damn it. Okay, before I go doing that, let's just pull it this way. Should have been doing this the whole time. I feel like maybe I should leave something there. We can find another house, and then I'll put another, I don't know, recreational thing or something in there. And then I gotta find small things to put along this edge, or maybe not at all. Maybe I'll just make decorations and we'll call it good. Speaking of decorations, this is only good for that, so maybe I'll put some trees along there. Palm trees. It looks a little samey. I don't know. Whatever. How are we doing with... I mean, the police station's right here, so putting a police box right there would be a little bit unnecessary. And then we want to do... Let's get rid of that. We'll fill in a diner there. That is 10 spirituality that I'm going to have to make up somewhere else. There. This makes a little bit more sense for the kids, you know? All the college kids come out here to eat. Might need something a little bit bigger. But they've got a 4-star restaurant, right? All those rich college kids, whatever. Okay. Well, yeah, this is now going to become a compounding problem. We might just have to go and utilize some of our excess amounts of this stuff. Might have to do some sleep tubes whether I like it or not. Although skyrise apartments, but it also takes away from that. So this is not, I don't know, condos seem to be the only thing that this is going to really help out on, or more dorms. But anyway, I'm going to end this one here, and we will continue on with the project. As I said, I'll finesse this a little bit, probably move a dock down so we can utilize this coastline a little bit more, and I will see you next time.